Hello and welcome to Sincerely Elvis Presley. I'm Sean. If you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in, and if you're not, thanks for returning. I appreciate it. So, on Tuesday this week I turned 58. I can't hardly believe that I'm nearly 60, but what can you do? And I wanted to say thank you to those viewers that reached out and sent me birthday wishes. That was unexpected and really, really nice. So this week has been a mammoth week for my Elvis vinyl collection. Lots of surprises along the way that I didn't expect. And in the height of the British summertime, I bought 3 versions of Elvis Christmas albums, like you do. But right, I really am keen to share with you what I managed to pick up this week. And my birthday started off in fine style thanks to my darling wife, who got me a copy of Follow That Dreams Gold Sparkle Vinyl Moody Blue. Really pleased to add this to the collection. Sorry about the glare there, but it's in a plastic sleeve. I'm not going to get it out and show it because plenty of channels have shown this. But yeah, what number did I get? 1494 of the 4000. As I say, really pleased to add this to the collection. I didn't have the original release on Follow That Dream of this, so I was glad that this one came out. I have to say, gold sparkle vinyl. I was kind of expecting to pull it out of the sleeve and see the equivalent of a disco ball sparkling in the light. What I wasn't expecting was a sort of gold vinyl that you kind of have to hold under a light just to get the odd sparkle or two. So yeah, gold sparkle vinyl, not sure that I'd have made that the selling point. And FTD, if that was the reason for the ridiculous delays on this, because you were perfecting that, back to the drawing board, I think, because it's not very sparkly, but it is gold. So yeah, that was great. And on my birthday, we travelled to the fair city of Lincoln and visited a little record shop called Elliot's, which is a strange one. It's a framing shop and vinyl in the same shop, which is a bit odd. But I picked up 1964 repress of Elvis's Christmas album in really nice, clean condition. It's red spot. Vinyl's in nice condition too. I know when I talked about my vinyl collection sort of restarting again, I said I wanted to get originals, but I also, will get as close to original as I can. And to get a 1957 UK press of this in really nice condition is not cheap at all. This one cost me £25, which I think is probably all the money for this. In fact, I may have paid sort of £5 or so, a bit over the odds, but it is a really nice clean copy. And as I say, if you get a 1957 original around that price mark, the sleeve is not going to be great from what I've seen. So really pleased to have that. That's all I need for that one. Really happy. And yesterday we headed to King's Lynn in Norfolk, and a place called The Record Shop, run by a really lovely guy called Tony, who is in the process of retiring and is looking to sell up, which I really hope someone takes the shop on lock, stock and barrel from him, because it's a great little... I mean, the Elvis section, I don't know if I can give you an indication, but since I've been collecting Elvis vinyl again, this is the biggest Elvis vinyl section I've seen in a store. It was a good 2 foot long, I think. There was just loads in there. So I came away with a nice little haul from there, and I'm going to take you through it one by one. So I was sticking on the Christmas theme. I got the 1971 repress of Elvis's Christmas album on the international label. Really lovely clean copy. Green international label, absolutely no spindle wear at all, and the vinyl's in lovely condition. So pleased to get that one. With the when it was reissued in 71, you got your different tracks. So Gone with a sort of Peace in the Valley and those tracks, and you had If Every Day Was Like Christmas and Mama Like the Roses replacing them. So yeah, that's a 1971 in really nice condition. I'm going to tell you the prices at the end, because they blew me away actually. And then sticking on the Christmas theme, I got this. So this is a 1971 German press of The Wonderful World of Christmas. Now this is the version I had as a kid, and to me this cover blows the version that was used elsewhere out of the water. This look at it, it's just, to me, this is the version that the cover that they should have all had. This is 1971 German on the orange label, immaculate condition vinyl, really nice condition sleeve, because sometimes with these being white you do get discoloration. There's a little bit on this, but not too much at all. So yeah, really pleased to get that version of The Wonderful World of Christmas. And then I got a late 80s repress, German repress of This Is Elvis. Not that particularly bothered that this isn't the original press from 81, because in my experience, quite often when you find the originals of that, again being white, you get quite a lot of yellowing. This one doesn't have too much at all. So yeah, this is late 80s. It has the black and silver label, and rather than inserts, the pictures were actually on the inner sleeves. So yeah, this is Elvis. Pleased to add that one to the collection. And then we go a bit further back. So I got a 1971 orange label repress of Elvis's Back. Beautiful condition sleeve. And this is another one similar to the Christmas album that I'm not that fussed about having a 1960 original. Because again, to get a really nice clean copy of that is quite expensive, and if it's not expensive, the sleeves usually are not in great condition. So this is, I'm going to show you this one because I don't think it's been played. It's a bit dusty, needs a few marks taken off it, but there is absolutely no spindle wear whatsoever on that. It's just a bit on the dusty side, I only picked it up yesterday and I haven't had a chance to clean it. But that, really pleased to get a 71 repress in such nice condition of Elvis's Back. Then we go back a bit further and we go to 1966, an original UK press of Frankie and Johnny in really nice clean condition, not too much yellowing or fading at all on the white. And this is another one where it looks like it's never been played. It's in immaculate condition. No spindle wear there at all. Again, could probably do with a bit of a clean, but really nice condition. 1966, original UK press of Frankie and Johnny. And what's nice, when I really like the UK laminate covers, but you often get quite a lot of laminate lifting along the spine, so I always try to look out for ones that, you know, are free from that. So 1966, Frankie and Johnny, and then 1964 UK press of Roustabout, again in really nice clean condition, hardly any yellowing going on, a little bit, but really nice condition. And this again is on the black spot. Someone's kindly written AH12 in there, but not too worried about that at all. So there we go. I walked away from Tony's record store in Kings Lynn with Roustabout 64, Frankie and Johnny 66, Elvis's Back 71, This Is Elvis, German late 80s, The Wonderful World of Christmas 71 German, and Elvis's Christmas album UK 71. Now I really wish YouTube was interactive, because I'd love to say, what do you think that cost me, and get some feedback, but obviously it's not, and I'm going to have to tell you. Now to me, 6 albums, if you had said to me £60, I'd have thought that was quite cheap, because I would have said the Roustabout and Frankie and Johnny are probably somewhere £30 to £40 for those two in that kind of condition. So here's the thing. If you're anywhere near Norfolk in the UK, get yourself down to Tony's, the record store shop. Can't remember what it's called. Because all the vinyl's half price. Those 6 albums cost me £30, averaging at £5 each. £30 for 6 originals in that kind of condition. I couldn't believe it. And even more, my wife said to me, tell you what, as it's your birthday this week, I'll treat you to those. I mean, do days get any better than that? She is amazing. Sarah, I love you with all my heart. You're absolutely brilliant. What a day. I mean, I blown away at £30, blown away at my wife buying them. If I'd had a bottomless pit of cash, I'd have walked away with a truckload of albums from Tony's store at half price in the condition his stuff is. Absolutely amazing. I only hope I know he wants to retire, but I only hope he stays there a bit longer, because I'd like to go back and get some more at some stage. And anyway, it didn't stop there. So, just picked up 6 albums from Tony's shop. We were heading back to the car, and there's a little place called Blackfriars Antiques that are no deal in vinyl. Popped in there. What did I find? Reader's Digest, Elvis Sings Country Favourites, 1984. In immaculate condition, still in its Reader's Digest inner sleeve that's in really nice condition, and the vinyl itself is very, very clean indeed. And you'll never guess what, £5. So there I was, getting into the car with 7 Elvis albums that had averaged, well, £5 each. Because this was £5, and look at the condition. It's just in beautiful condition. So 7 Elvis albums that I picked up yesterday, and that, you know, heading back to our little village, that would have been enough. But no, because on the doorstep we had some parcels. So the postman and Amazon had both been to visit. I mean, do days get any better? So I picked this one up on eBay. This is a 1966 original UK press of Paradise Hawaiian Style, and this one cost me the princely sum of £8. This is the version that's laminated back and front. Most of the vinyl, in fact I think all of the original vinyl from the 60s I've got is all mono, because they're a lot easier to get a hold of than the stereo and a lot cheaper. But this is your black label. 1966 original, really nice and clean, no laminate peel, £8. And then this is another eBay purchase that had arrived. So this is the Elvis Forever German Greatest Hits. Now, this was released later in the 80s, available in the UK, but this is the 1974 original German press. And the reason that I wanted to pick this one up particularly is that it comes with you got your 32 hits and the story of a king. Now your later pressings just say 32 hits, some of them in white. But the reason I wanted this one, because it does come with its original Elvis Life Story 12-page booklet, which I think is quite rare. Usually when I see this for sale, it doesn't have the booklet in it. So to find it with its original Life Story booklet intact, I was really pleased. And this was £20, which you can get cheaper versions, but I don't think you can get cheaper versions that include your 12-page booklet. There's a little bit of foxing on the pages, but nothing serious. So yeah, really pleased to come home and find this little beauty. And have we got any more pages? Yes, we do. So yeah, that's a nice one. 1974. There was a lot of so 74 being the Elvis 40 Greatest as well. It was the year for Elvis compilations, really, where none as comprehensive had been before. career spanning, certainly. So this is on the blue International Bracket Camden label, and they're all in really nice condition as well. So yeah, and to finish off the day, there was this little anomaly from Amazon. I found this on Amazon. Now, as far as I can tell, this is an Italian bootleg. It came sealed with a hologram sticker on the. Is that coming through? Just sealing the bag. So there's your track list. I know that the front cover is based on a 1957 Italian EP, official EP. But yeah, this. I was just sort of searching through Amazon, and I came across, and I thought, wow, this was £12.75. Now, it's on the Aubrey label. I haven't really been able to find out too much about it. It didn't seem to be too much, but you know, in terms of £12.75, and look, you even get, that's the label, which I think is really cool. Obviously, it's based on the photograph from the debut album, but just I couldn't say no. I just, you know, I love little anomalies like that where, you know, you're kind of blown away by how good the cover looks, and it's really cheap. So how it ended up on Amazon, I'm not quite sure. I guess unless it does fall within public domain, because they have public domain releases as well. So and there's no doubt that the age of these tracks would do, but it's not something I'd seen anywhere else. I just had to have it. So, you know, for a week, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Elvis vinyls in the space of 3 days. You know, what a fabulous week. It's been absolutely brilliant. Can't wait to get some of these cleaned and on the turntable. Yeah, I probably won't have a week quite as amazing in terms of vinyl collecting as that for quite some time, but yeah, fabulous. So thank you, Sarah, for making my birthday really special. Thank you, Elvis, for always making my birthday special. Thank you all for watching, and thank you to those of you that sent me birthday wishes. It really was appreciated. Right then, I will see you all on Sunday for 1969 Part 3. Please do remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff, just to help the channel. That'd be much appreciated. So, till Sunday, take care. Ta-da.